Okay, we're on to the expressions review. We're going to start with the steps for simplifying an expression. So the first step is to get rid of parentheses, and that means different things depending on the problem. The second step is to combine like terms. And we talked about like terms. Like terms have to have the same variable. So both x's, or they could both be y's. Like terms have to have the same variable, the same letter. So let's look at these first two examples here. 8x plus y plus 2x. First step is get rid of parentheses. There aren't any. Second step, combine like terms. Our like terms have the same variable, so our like terms are 8x and 2x. 8x's plus 2x's make 10x plus y. I can't combine the y, so I just need to bring it down. 10x plus y. On to the next one here, 5 plus 3y plus 7. Like terms have the same variable. Well, the 5 and the 7 have the same variable. That's no variable, so I'm allowed to combine those. 5 plus 7 is 12, and I'm going to bring down the 3y. It cannot be combined with the 12. Okay, let's look at another example here. Get rid of parentheses. There aren't any. Combine like terms. Our like terms have the same variable, so y and 4y make 5y. I can't combine it with the 4 because it does not have the same variable. Now we're going to look at some problems that have parentheses in them, and that's our first step, is to get rid of parentheses. The first example, 4 times the quantity x plus 2 is the distributive property. It's a number that's being multiplied by a sum. So we're going to distribute the 4 to each of these. 4 times x is 4x, plus 4 times 2 is 8. I'm not allowed to combine these because they're not like terms, so I'm done. On to the next one, 7 times the quantity x plus y. We're going to distribute the 7 to the terms that are inside the parentheses. Do not distribute it to the y that's on the outside. 7 times x is 7x, plus 7 times y is 7y. We're going to bring down the additional y. So first step is get rid of parentheses. The second step is to combine like terms. Our like terms have the same variables, so 7y with another y. So I'm going to bring down 7x. 7y plus another y is 8y. I can't combine these two because they have different variables, so that's as simplified as it can get. Okay, looking at the next one, we have x plus y plus 2. I'm allowed to combine the two x's because they have the same variable. And I can't combine anything else because they don't have the same variable. The last one is a little bit different than the first one we looked at on this page because it's all addition, which means it is not the distributive property. In fact, it's the associative property, which states it doesn't matter where we put the parentheses if it's an all addition problem. So I'm going to rewrite this problem, but I'm going to write it without the parentheses because it's all addition and that's okay to do. I'm going to combine our like terms of 2 and 4. 2 plus 4 is 6, and I'm going to bring down my x. I can't combine anything with that x, so x plus 6. On to writing algebraic expressions. I can do 2 more than 5 times as many squats as Ron. So we need to identify or define the variable. I can do 2 more than 5 times as many squats as Ron. Well, I don't know how many squats Ron can do, so I'm going to pick S, and that's going to represent the amount of squats that Ron can do. When it's a two-step like this, I have 2 numbers, I have a 2 and a 5, I'm going to cover up until I see that second number, and I'm going to focus on 5 times as many squats as Ron. 5 times as many, so 5 times as many squats as Ron. 5 times S. And then I'm going to bring back the first part. 2 more than this. 2 more than this. Well, more than means I'm going to add, so I need to add 2 onto this expression to give me 5 times S plus 2. The last one I completed, that's supposed to say half. Let's try that again. I completed half as many homework assignments as Noah. I completed half as many homework assignments as Noah. So the thing we don't know is we don't know how many homework assignments Noah completed. So we'll do H, and this will be the number of assignments, the number of homework assignments Noah completed. So H represents the number of homework assignments Noah completed. I only have one step here, and it's asking me to find half of Noah's homework assignments. We have talked about half over and over this year. Half, we can divide by 2, so we can divide some number by 2 to get half, or we can times by half. So you can write it either way, times by half or divide by 2. I'm going to write this in red to show you cannot divide by 1/2, because when we keep change flip, that ends up doubling. That ends up being times 2. So you can divide by 2 or times by half to show half of a number.